I do think that some business owners, when they first start out, feel happier when they're frantically busy. They feel like when they're frantically busy doing all this stuff that they're doing the right thing and they're being an entrepreneur. It's just not the case. You know, use the tools that are available to make your life easier, and then spend your time inventing the next big product or planning the next stage of growth, the stuff that actually really makes the business profitable. Don't do the small stuff. Automate it, get somebody else to do it for you.
I think it will always be challenging as well because there's only 24 hours in the day. Like, say for example, with like a lot of the networking events, I have to really look at it and think, is it going to add any value to the business? I don't always look at it as, in a sense, is it going to add value now? Is it going to be useful later on down the line, or do I really need it now when I could be doing what really needs to get done? So it's trying not to put too much time into the unnecessary.
A big time management tip I would say is just structure. So you don't necessarily have, although I think you should, put everything by time, but I don't think you should start the week without having a list of everything that you need to achieve. Otherwise, it's very easy to get distracted. I also think that you should turn off your emails for a portion of time a day or just not check them until 11 or something, because what can happen is you start working, you check your emails, and then you're off firefighting doing something else. If you can leave your emails for an hour or two and get the heavy stuff out of the way, then if you get distracted for the rest of the day, it's just the periphery stuff that doesn't get done. But definitely making sure that you have a plan for the week, and each day you work out what it is that you need to achieve for the day, and making sure that you start with the most difficult thing first, I'd say is the biggest time management tip that I would give.
I organise my time by my diary and a list. I love a list, and I have a list for everything. And that's not just for business, but for home as well, because lots of things happen, and anybody with a young family knows that life is busy, and it's important for me that all those things get done. So being organised for me means that I know what I want to achieve for the week. So I will sit down on a Sunday and have a to-do list, and then I know what time I have each day that I can be working on my business, and time that is for time allocated for my children. And it's a calendar that I stick to each week so that my time is planned out and I know what time is allocated to whom. It might sound quite regimented, but it works really well for me and my family.
I've got a 3-year-old boy, and actually the ability to spend time with him is really, really important to me. So designing a business that fits around how I want to live my life, both in terms of what income I want to achieve and how much time I want to spend doing what, that's really important to me. It's small things like, for me, the ability to take him to nursery in the morning really matters to me. And that's a nice thing to do, and he enjoy it, I enjoy it, all that kind of sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm glad I'm able to make those choices that perhaps I wouldn't be able to make if I was employed by somebody else.